3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the YGM podcast, Young Growing Minds. It's your host with the most, OG, triple OG.
It's your host with the least, OG, triple O, Buddha. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is Big Buddha, J Buddha, Dr. Jaden, whatever the fuck you want to call me.
It's your boy Marquise from the Middle East, baby. You know the deal.
John, a.k.a. Juice. You already
Juice.
know. It looks different. We're in a different spot today. Different setting.
And for the people that are listening and not watching, we are currently in
Big
Bear, baby.
What are you doing?
York
People
City.
can see you. Oh,
Podcast in Big Bear.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No
So,
problems.
we're in Big Bear.
We're in Big Bear.
What the fuck's going on, y'all?
Yo, we brought it on the road.
Yeah, we brought it
YGM on the road.
YGM on the road.
on the road because
We kinda travel here
we're
and
always
there.
working for you guys. You know, it doesn't matter where we're at.
It's not even working.
It's
That's
not
the crazy
working.
part.
we're
it's
not
not
working.
working.
No, we're having fun.
Yeah. By
bro.
the way, if you hear our friends shouting, you know we're having a little bit of fun right now.
Yeah.
we're having
So
fun.
we took a little break from the fun, but we're trying to put out some content for you guys. So
Yes.
enjoy.
So we're
And
out here.
We're
'cause-
partially lit.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That should
Yeah.
tell you a lot.
Yeah, so we got homies downstairs because we're getting lit out here in Big Bear.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But we're still trying to push out content for y'all
Yup.
because we love y'all.
It's gonna be a
And
fast,
we love this.
Yeah, it's gonna be a quick episode.
quick episode today. You know,
it's a little
because
check up.
You know, we're just trying to have a little bit of fun.
yeah.
But,
But we're gonna be probably recording an episode a day, so stay
Yeah.
tuned for 4.
Yeah.
But no promises.
yeah. Maybe 1, 2.
Yeah.
Probably 2.
2. Yep.
Yeah, man. So, what were your guys' expectations when we came up here, though?
I thought there was gonna be a lot of snow. That's
Me
what I thought.
too.
So if you're going out here to Big Bear, yeah, there's not a lot of snow.
There's not a
No,
lot of snow.
There's a lot of-
This is January 14th. We're here in Big Bear, and there's not a lot of
There's
snow.
a lot of black guys.
Black ice.
Black ice.
Black guy.
Black guys. Black ice.
Okay.
Ice.
I think you need to fix your mic a little bit, Mario.
Okay.
Just a little.
Hello? There we go. I think that should be good. right?
Yeah, that should be
I
good.
hope
Yeah.
I'm not too
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, okay. Good.
Yeah, because the picture that we got the B&B on,
Find the spot. It's okay. You know the.
Oh,
Viewers,
there we go.
Yeah. The viewers gotta see.
There
It's
we
okay.
go.
There we go. Okay, because the pictures that we got the B&B on,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
very false
They're
advertising.
kind of misleading, but.
Hi,
our-
Damari. Hi, Damari. Come show your
Damari,
face,
come
man.
Hi,
Come
Damari.
over here, man.
We're filming the first episode of the podcast.
Yeah.
Come show your face.
Yeah,
It's,
come show your face.
right here. You can see
The camera's right there.
Camera's right there.
Yeah,
Wow,
they're talking, say
wow.
hi. Yeah, they're talking to this mic.
Yeah.
Talking to
Hey,
this mic.
Trent.
We got,
Wow.
we got
Do you wanna
homies
say-
coming
do you wanna say
through.
anything?
Yeah, did you guys understand?
I came to claim my 5 from Damari.
Oh, okay. Handle it outside. We'll have you guys on a podcast soon.
Hey y'all, it's the host with the most, the blazing with the persuasion. You're back.
Oh.
Asian
Wait, hold on, sir.
You might need to sit down in a little bit.
Yeah. We're gonna have them on. We're gonna have all the
Yeah, we'll
homies
have
on.
them on
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
an episode or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, can you discuss this outside, please?
Love you guys.
Ah,
though.
thank you.
Love you guys.
Hey,
Yeah.
we'll be down
Love you
there.
guys.
Love you guys.
We'll be down there. in
We'll
a
be
bit.
down there. See, we weren't lying. Our friends are here. It's not just us 4 in a
Yeah.
room, you know, talking to each other because we're lonely and
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah, it's
be
totally-
That'll be totally weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yeah.
pay them at all.
Yeah. Mario, what are you doing, man? We don't do this on the podcast.
This is a no chase. This is not the No Chaser podcast. Come on.
I am
We're
just-
friendly. Hey, Jaden, come up on the mic.
Oh,
a
I'm
little.
sorry.
There you go, right
Do
there.
you sound good right here?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, so should we just freestyle a topic while we only have like a little bit of time?
Yeah. We're
Well,
only 4 minutes in right now.
Okay.
Should we, are we going to go into the recap?
And if the camera
Oh, yeah,
dies,
yeah.
sorry, you'll still get
Oh,
it.
yeah,
on
let's
that.
do that.
Did you
Let's
want
do
to do
that.
a 2019 recap?
2019 recap.
Because
Yeah.
2019, I feel like it was a big year for all of us.
We'll just
Yeah,
go,
for
we'll
sure.
Go, we'll go this way, starting with G.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do
Oh
it.
my God.
Okay.
Okay,
Are
shit.
you ready? Well, you
I'm
you
not.
brought it up,
I have
so
I have a lot on my
I'm
on
not
my
ready.
plate.
Yeah.
Starting off 2019 because I just turned 21.
Hey.
That shit was dope as fuck.
Yes, sir.
Even before that, my brother got me a gift to go to Coachella. That shit was
Yeah.
my first like real event. That shit was lit as fuck. Shout out to my brother Earl. Thank you.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. And then finally turned 21. During that time, it was my brother's bachelor party, so I got to experience that shit as
Yeah.
a 21-year-old in Vegas. and that shit was crazy.
There's a camera right there.
Damari again.
Damari.
Yeah, so that shit was crazy. What else? So after a bachelor party, what?
Oh yeah, how was it? Where was the bachelor's party at?
Vegas? Yeah,
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh,
That shit
okay.
was crazy. Yeah.
lit time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard you had to get hooked up on the IV after.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
My
Yeah.
bad.
I had to. Yeah. I was fucked up
He
after.
was living life. Just
Oh,
know that.
yeah.
Yes,
He was
sir.
living
That was
life.
probably the best time of my life. Just with my brothers
Family,
and
yeah.
and my brother's homies. That shit was crazy.
Have you always known your brother's homies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always- okay,
we've
yeah.
always been cool. Like
I thought it
I
was
know,
like you
like
guys
there's
just
some
met
of them
each
that
other.
I didn't know, but there's a lot.
It was
of
still
them.
like, it kind of felt like.
yeah,
were
bro.
just
Like
your
they're
homies,
my
huh?
brothers too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay,
like my
I
older
feel it. Yeah,
brothers.
that's
That shit
good.
was crazy.
That's dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to them.
Okay. Shout out to let's see. We got Eddie.
Yeah.
We got Miko.
Okay.
Shit. Fuck. Put me on the spot.
Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, all of
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
man. All of
yeah,
them, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jaden, what's your? Oh, sorry, Gerald. Is
Oh
that-
yeah,
yeah, he's still going. Go
I
ahead.
still got a little more. What? The whole 2019, I was just trying to find my passion,
Yeah.
and I'll get into that later. So, because I was in college during 2019.
No, 2019 is the year you decided to stop going to college.
Yeah, stop going to college and
Okay.
actually find my passion, and I'll get
Okay.
into that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just trying to live my life, trying to work, and trying to help pay bills, help my parents.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to have a good time and support the family,
Respectful.
basically.
Respectful.
Yeah, so
And to you kids who are thinking about dropping out of college, it's your decision.
yeah.
Don't let anybody
Yeah.
tell you what you want to do.
Yeah, don't let people rush you.
Yeah, exactly. There.
Like, yeah.
Go ahead.
Like we always say, you guys have your own pace.
Yeah.
You don't have to, just because your friend is taking one class,
You don't have to be
they're-
on the same level.
They're already in an internship. Doesn't mean that you have to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You have your own pace. You work. You make your own schedule.
Yes, sir.
You just plan out your day how you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Plan out your day. Plan
Plan
out
out your
week.
life. Yeah.
Plan out your life. And shit, as long as you're comfortable, just know you'll be successful.
Yeah, and
That's
to
it.
those kids that are still going to school because they know they have a career and passion in it, we respect you guys too, because that's a hard thing to do, and that's a good thing to do as well. We don't diss those people who are going to school because we respect that. School's important. You actually learn some things in school that you need too. So yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
What else? So after the bachelor party, we had a lot of birthdays during the summer. That was
Nice.
dope. John's birthday,
Yeah.
Jaden's, which was crazy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so my first real rave event was Hard Summer.
Nice.
That shit was dope. I was going into it
Yeah.
kind of scared.
skeptical.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not really about that rave life, but it was dope. You get to meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
Vibe with a lot of people. Everybody's nice over there. After that was my brother's wedding. And that was in Hawaii, and that was a whole experience because I was a groomsman too.
Nice.
So that was a crazy experience. Hawaii is beautiful. After going there, you just feel like you're at home or something. You just feel you just belong there. It's just paradise.
I'll
over
talk
there.
about my Hawaii trip last year
Right?
too.
Yeah,
I feel that.
it's a second home. After
Yeah.
that,
Mhm.
and all the people are nice over there. Food's bomb.
Yes, sir.
Beaches are beautiful.
Beaches or what?
Bitches are bitches.
Whoa.
Both.
We don't refer women to
Oh,
that.
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just joking around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the bitches are beautiful. But shit. After that was the wedding was beautiful too.
Nice.
You
After
guys can
that,
actually see the video, right?
Yeah, you can see the video. It's on
see it.
YouTube.
Yeah, you can see it. I forgot what it's called. It's type in Chihu Boys. Jermaine and the Chihu Boys. You can see our dance routine we did. Surprise for the bride. That shit was
Just
dope.
know I'm a bitch, so I kind of teared up. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
It was-
man. Yeah, me too. It's
It
okay.
was really touching.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So that was a beautiful moment. And then Rolling Loud.
Nice.
Rolling Loud in December. That was just recently.
Yeah, that was.
That
Damn.
me and
I don't
Jaden
know why
went.
that felt so long ago.
Right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
but
why.
we got to experience it with homies that we haven't gone to.
Yeah, we
events with.
haven't. You know, I don't really see them like year round. I probably
Yeah.
see them probably once, maybe twice a year.
Mhm.
I wish I
And-
saw them more.
Yeah, and you probably think like these events are like probably a waste of money, but like it's a whole different
Nah.
experience if you go.
Yeah.
See how I see it, like I'm gonna be working the rest of my life,
Yeah, dude.
so might as well like
Have
The
time
small-
to
the
experience
small-
things.
yeah, the small
Yeah.
job I have now.
Yeah.
Like I'll rack up money
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll spend it on things that to build memories.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the people I love.
Yeah.
With the or even meet people who I might I might see them or they'll be part of my future later on. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kinda
Like,
fix your mic. Fix
Yeah.
your mic. Yeah.
and like enjoy the little things in life, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, after that,
Live in the moment.
yeah, live in the moment. Like, and then now we're here.
Yep.
Like Christmas happened. That was
Yeah.
fun.
And think about it. It's been a decade already. Like,
yeah.
think about 10 years from now, 2030. You
Mhm.
know, that's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Some of us may have kids.
Sheesh.
We might be doing this big bear trip with our family members and
Yes.
kids.
Mhm.
You know, it's going to be crazy, bro. We're going to be 30 years old,
Yeah.
31 for you, 31 for you.
Shit.
You
Yeah,
know?
you don't have to-
Okay.
Yeah.
You point us out.
But yeah, and now we're here.
Yeah.
And no, actually, we're not. No, I forgot to mention my passion
Yeah.
that I found along the way in 2019 was this
Yes, exactly.
YGM with my closest friends,
Yes,
my brothers right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And we're putting all of our homies on it too,
Exactly.
trying to tell their story.
Trying to
and,
have
like,
everybody speak out because
because people are, well, it's basically this podcast is to
To-
help others trying to relate and like
Get
to
their
our
voice
problems.
out. Yeah.
It's funny because like every time we get a different person, they always come out saying that it's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
just talking to each other. And,
Yeah.
You know, like talking
Yeah.
to people that you don't really like open up to. It's like very like whoa.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because if you have to hold yourself. You can't hold your thoughts and all your feelings in because it's just gonna eat you up inside.
Yeah.
Like say we have a random person or a friend in, and you know that they won't judge you. It's
Mhm.
easy to let things go and talk and say your story, and then
Yeah.
after that you feel so much
Yeah, you
relief.
feel
Yeah.
and that's what we do around here. That's what we're trying to do, and like just trying to help out as much people as we can along
Yeah.
the way, and like try to entertain y'all because we're a bunch of goofballs.
Yeah.
Like we be always joking around, like, and this is fun for us. So
Yeah.
this has really become a passion of mine because I get to entertain, I get to hang out with my friends, and like it doesn't even feel like work, and
Yeah,
we
bro.
get to touch other people, like
Yeah.
and inspire people,
Like
along the way.
Yeah, we're in our cabin,
Yeah.
like on basically our vacation,
Yeah.
and we're still putting out podcasts because
We enjoy
We
it.
love it.
it's
Yeah.
fun. Like it's fun.
Yeah.
For real.
Like it's not like one of us are like, we have to do the podcast. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
want
like,
to do the podcast.
yeah.
And I remember, like, say, like, we're talking about decade ago,
Mhm.
2010. I remember watching a whole bunch of YouTubers.
Yes, yeah.
Being creators, creating something that they love to do and
Yeah.
showing people, And it's kind of crazy, like 10 years from that day or from whenever, we're doing it,
Yeah.
And we actually put our foot in the door and we're starting,
Yeah. And we like knowing us and our group of friends, like we've always like enjoyed like
Yeah.
entertaining and like
All of
we're creating
us,
content.
every single friend.
Yeah, like
yeah.
we
We're not
love
afraid
it.
to go in front of the camera.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're not afraid to like
Speak
we're,
our minds.
Yeah, we're outgoing as fuck. And
Yeah.
like now we're just recording it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just hope that like this podcast, how we grew up. You were talking about the YouTube, right?
Yeah.
So like how you grew up with Timothy Delgado or JK Films or Wong Fu Productions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you remember Ask the Fields and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like I felt like that helped me a lot through life.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I hope that our podcast
Yes.
does the same to like not just the younger group, but like anyone in general.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like it helps guide them into a better direction because YouTube before helped me a lot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
So I
for
hope
real.
this is like the new thing.
Yeah, it's crazy because YouTube, Loki. Like I remember needing to have cable, or like as
Yeah,
a kid,
dude.
Yeah.
like wanting to have cable and knowing
Yeah.
each channel number.
Yeah.
Like by the
remember,
back of
like,
your head.
55
Yeah.
and 54 was like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Or
Exactly,
some shit.
and then
like,
you would place the first one you would want to watch, and then you would look for another episode, and then you press the last button so you
Yeah,
could go back and
last-
forth when there's commercial breaks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But now it's just YouTube.
It's
You know
just
what I'm talking
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
watch television.
I don't
Like-
even
or
watch
it's like
TV.
Netflix,
Yeah.
HBO.
It's
shit.
kind of crazy.
The
It's
only time I watch TV is to catch sports.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
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 It's the only
Yeah.
thing. It's the only thing. But it's a good thing and a bad thing, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that you can't control other little kids to see. Like my little sister has been learning at a young age. Like I've seen it.
Yeah.
You know, she knows a lot about a lot of things that we already know about.
Mhm.
You know, she doesn't tell me, but I know she knows. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess that's just how it's going.
Them
Yeah,
little
that's what
motherfuckers
it's gonna
know too much now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They
Like,
do.
too much
Yeah.
exposure with the
Yeah.
social media and shit.
Yeah.
But well, I mean, we can't even control that. Like social media's
Yeah,
everywhere.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's just a new generation.
And we have to
Exactly.
learn to adapt to how to like raise our own kids
Yeah.
in this era. Like if I was to have a kid, I don't want to throw an iPad in front of their face, you know, just to have them to stop crying.
Yeah, just
you
to
know?
shut up.
Or like
Yeah.
while they're eating, you know.
Mhm.
It's I don't want those habits.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that's that was my 2019.
Cheers to them.
Cheers.
Killed a second bottle. I think you're the only one drinking them, man.
I know.
He said-
Where's our bottle?
He brought him up. He's like, I got
I
you.
got
I got
bottles.
some drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But,
And
alright.
Jaden.
Jaden,
How
your
was your
2019
Dang.
recap.
I feel like 2019 was like it felt like a really long year.
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Did it?
It
Like,
felt so long.
yeah.
I can't even remember.
Yeah, I honestly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like thinking right now, I can't think of, like, I can remember the events, you know, like Hard Summer,
Yeah.
Rolling Loud,
Yeah.
like that was a blast.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, because those were probably like what I've only been to one concert before that, so like
Mhm.
those two events were that shit was wild.
Yeah, dude.
Those events, same old with me. School, work. Oh, a big thing that, you know, I wasn't really I had mixed feelings about it at first, but I'm kind of, it's starting to grow on me. My sister, you know, she told us that she was pregnant during
Oh, okay. It's
Yeah.
broadcasting now.
Yeah.
We're making this live.
Whoa, what the
she told us that she was pregnant. And it you know, she's my younger sister, so it's kind of wild to me.
It's hard. Yeah.
It was hard at first. So if
Yeah.
like Layla, if you're listening to this, I love you.
Yes, sir.
I know that, you know, I probably haven't been the most supportive brother, but just know I love you. I'll love my niece.
or nephew. Oh, is it niece?
Yeah,
Is it
oh,
niece?
shit.
It's a girl.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a girl.
Wow. Congrats.
Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Man, I was.
High five.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know I haven't been the most supportive lately, but it's been growing on me.
Yeah.
I actually walked into a room the other day and I saw like the clothes that she was given
Yeah.
or she bought for my niece,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and I looked at it and I actually smiled. Like
Yeah.
usually I would be like, damn, like she's having a kid, but now I'm like
She's having a kid.
she's having a kid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Bro, take it from me. Like when both of my siblings, my older sister and my middle brother, were both having kids around the same time, I was in complete shock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, you don't know how to feel. You don't know how you're supposed to feel. Fucking push me.
You're talking on the bar, man.
Oh my bad.
You gotta-
There we go.
There you go.
Fucking bars.
So like, I didn't know how to feel at first, bro. Because to be honest, like you guys heard me say it in the last podcast. Like I couldn't
Sir.
see those siblings
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
So when when I saw the news, I was like, what the fuck? No way, bro.
Yeah.
No way. And then as months went by and I saw them growing and I saw them get their clothes, I'm just like, I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait to see
Are you
what
crying?
they. No, fuck. fuck no.
That's me. That's me.
You can't. No, you have to let Mario cry. Don't ask.
Yeah, I
him.
know. I
Every
saw his
time
eyes.
you-
I saw his eyes glisten. I was like,
I'm
That's
just
just
cute.
Mario.
I'm just cute, bro.
I was like, let me kiss you. I'm just playing. I have a
Oh
girlfriend.
man. No, you don't.
Sure.
Stop lying, stop
Yeah,
lying.
but go on.
But
Mike.
yeah, like it was like a feeling that I've never felt in my life before.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Mhm.
it was a different type of happiness.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, dude, like what you won't understand. Well, no, my bad. That's not the right thing to say. It was like you'll start to feel the love even more and
Yeah,
more
when you get
as
closer,
you
right?
see
Yeah.
it like growing with her. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think it hit me yet. Like, cause my brother and his wife, they're having a kid,
Mhm.
and they're like 2 or 3 months in. But
Yeah.
it's like I'm happy, but it's not like hitting me that they're gonna have a kid.
Yeah.
It's not gonna.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's not hitting me yet.
Wow.
So like, I probably when I see it or some shit, like,
Yeah,
or
'cause-
when she starts showing, maybe it's like, oh shit.
It wasn't
Yeah.
hitting me
Yeah.
because I couldn't really see them showing. Like when I saw them, like I was like, oh, they look normal.
Yeah.
But it's because you see them so often, you can't notice when they're growing.
Ah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you look the same, but like
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of rude. But like you know, like you look the same. But then like after a while, it's like once they hit like that 9-month mark, you're like, God damn, you're about to explode.
Yeah.
Like you're about to pop. And then
Yeah.
like but yeah, dude, once you get that call, like, yo, I'm in the hospital, the water broke and all this shit, you're like, what the fuck? I'll tell you guys a story.
Yeah.
When my brother and Dree were pregnant, when Dree was pregnant, it was like the most like random way to find not to find out. Well, yeah, to find out that their water broke. It was weird, bro, because it's not like the movies. At all, because in the movies, you know, like, oh my god, my water broke, all this shit.
Yeah.
Carry me to the hospital.
What, she thinks she pissed herself? Or
It was
something, or-
crazy because we woke up well, not every morning, but every so often I'll ask Drew like, oh, how are you doing? Like, everything cool? And every day she's like, yeah, I'm cool. All this stuff, all this. I'm like, all right, cool. So that morning I woke up. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Like, you cool? And like, yeah, I'm cool. We're just gonna get ready to go to the doctor's. I'm like, okay, cool. She took a shower. My brother's getting dressed and all this shit. I was like, okay. They walk out, they have like luggage and like baby car seat and all this shit. I'm like, I walk in front of them like, what the fuck's going on? She's like, oh yeah, my water broke. I'm like,
What? I thought they would be panicking.
I was like, what the fuck? Get the car. Like, oh shit. She's like, no. It's not like the movies at all. Like we're good. Like, we're just going to go to the doctor's real quick.
What?
And we're going to go to the hospital and then we're just
We're
going to
stay there,
We'll see you guys there. I'm like, okay. Like, I guess this shit's normal. So yeah, bro. So like, that shit's gonna get crazy. Well, it's not gonna get crazy, but it's gonna be
it's
a
a shock.
fun ass experience.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. You can't wait either.
Dude, I think that's what it was. Like, it's just a feeling that you've never felt before. So I was kind of like caught off guard.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I was kind of like a little distant.
Especially since this was your little sister.
Yeah,
like,
my little
Yeah.
sister.
To those people like who are like, you know, kind of mad at their like, say you have a child and they are having a kid at a young age, or you have a cousin or a friend and you're disappointed. You know, babies bring a lot of happiness into life.
Yeah.
You know, that newborn baby, once you see it, your whole mind will change and you'll love that baby forever.
Yeah.
To add on to that, so like when my sister, while we were growing up, like,
Yeah.
you know, it kind of got to me that she was kind of like, she would kind of push away, kind of be a little distant, kind of not really want to involve us in her life.
Yeah. Sorry.
But once she announced that, you know, she was pregnant, she actually like I don't know, I feel like I've noticed that she's become more like family,
closer.
like she's become more closer to us, more talkative, more open about everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, maybe that was a good thing. Maybe it brought our family closer.
Everything happens for a reason, man.
Yeah. I remember that day that I found out. Dude, my parents were pissed. My parents were fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Shit,
It happens.
my
Imagine,
mom was
bro.
ballistic. My dad was speechless.
It
Shit.
happens when you're
But
at a young age,
you know, being the oldest, I was actually cooking at the time.
Yeah.
So I was just standing in the living room, in the kitchen. I was like, fuck, I did something bad. Like, my dad called me in here, and then my sister announced that, and I was like, fuck. I was standing there in shock for like a cool 2 minutes or something, and then I was like, you know what? I'm the oldest. It's fucking awkward as shit in here. Let me go calm them down. So, you know, I told my mom, I was like, my mom was saying, she was like, oh, like, was this my fault? Was this, you know,
Yeah.
like,
it's
I
kinda,
can't, I'm not like a good mother. I'm not, you know, I didn't teach you right.
Yeah.
And I went up to her and I was like, Mom, like, you know,
Yeah.
speaking this from my heart, I was like, Mom, you know, the decisions that we make aren't because of you.
Yeah.
You know,
It's our own.
you can influence what we do. You can teach us the right
guide
path.
us.
What's right in life, what's wrong in life. But at the end of the day,
Whatever we decide
whatever
to do.
we decide to do is on us.
Yeah.
So the consequences that we have to face is on us.
Exactly.
You did your job. You're amazing for it. I love you for it. But everything that we do in life is on us.
Yeah. I like how he's like, you know, hand gestures and everything. Whoever can see this on YouTube, watch it.
It's true.
No, it's,
though.
Yeah, it's
not
true.
bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm speaking this from my heart.
Yeah,
Like, it's
no,
true.
no, yeah.
It's true.
That's what I'm saying. Watch it on YouTube. You'll see how, you know,
He's getting into it.
he's
Right?
getting into
plug.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young grown minds.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up a couple podcasts ago, but I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that.
Wasn't ready.
No, I feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure your mom was just, it's kind of like they have like a mindset for our life since we were born. They have a pathway and they want us to follow it and lead it.
Mhm.
I feel like
Oh,
when your
exactly.
sister announced it, she was just mad in the moment. It's in the heat of the moment,
Oh,
so she
yeah.
was just saying
Yeah,
stuff.
of
you know?
course.
But she didn't mean that for sure.
Yeah.
Just wait till the baby comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna.
No, yeah, my mom and dad will be. They'll love that.
They're gonna be
kid, you know,
ecstatic,
no doubt.
bro.
But yeah, I remember my mom. She actually, I came home from work, like it was like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I came home from work and then she like put me and she was like, I just want to thank you because that day that your sister came out about the whole situation, the whole baby situation, you actually calmed me down.
Yeah.
You actually made me realize that I was actually a successful mother.
Yeah.
I actually did something good. I actually raised good, respectful kids,
Yeah.
and I couldn't be more proud. And like that,
That's crazy.
I'm emotional as fuck, so that shit made me cry, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, if my
Yeah.
mom were to walk up and tell me some shit like that, I would for sure. Yeah.
I just got home from work. I thought it was just another regular day, and I was like, "Fuck, bro, here come the waterfalls."
Yeah.
You know?
You can hit me with this? I just got off work.
Yeah, I was like, "Damn!" Like,
Tired.
I didn't like at the time. I didn't know that those little words that I told my mom while she was
Would affect
hurting
her.
Yeah.
would actually, affect her. That was like, what, 2-3 months later, and she was like still thinking about those words, and like that just goes to show like the little things in life, the little words that you speak to someone, the little, just saying that you're proud of them
Yeah.
goes a long way.
It can affect them in
Because
a big way.
honestly, if you think about it, like, well, think of it of yourself. How many times have you told your parents, "Thank you"?
Yeah.
How many times have you told them, "I love,
I love you. Yeah.
Mhm.
How many times have you told them, "I'm proud to be your kid"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much, right?
Exactly.
Not
I-
much.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never told my parents that
Yeah.
I'm proud to be your kid.
So
They'd be straight up.
take this
Yeah.
this from me
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
as someone who hasn't really done that enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Take it from me and go to your parents. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss.
Yeah.
They might think it's weird,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They might think it's weird as fuck.
I don't think they're gonna think it's weird.
No, yeah. They for sure are. Because
It's
I
gonna
do.
be random.
No, it's
Just
no,
random.
it's for sure gonna be weird because I did it to my dad and he was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
But yeah, just go to your parents, give them a hug, give them a kiss.
Because our dads are
Tell
old
them-
school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tell
you know what I'm
them-
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I dap my dad up when I
Yeah,
leave. You know
exactly.
what I'm
Yeah, my
saying? I
dad's
don't
old
get-
school as fuck.
Oh, he's
Bro,
old school as
every time I walk in the door, bro, I'm like, "Yo, dad." Yo, dad. And I think he's asleep, bro. He never answers, bro.
No, man. But
If you guys
yeah.
don't get that joke,
Shit.
Nah.
Watch the other
Yeah,
episode.
watch the
watch
other-
that episode.
Yeah.
Watch Life as a Single Parent.
Yeah. That kind of gave it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, go to your parents,
Tell him you love him.
tell them, or give them a kiss, give them a hug, tell them you love them, and tell them, "I'm proud to be your kid."
Yeah.
Tell them I'm proud for everything that you put me through. I'm proud that the way that you guided me through life, no matter if it was good or bad, because even if you had a bad parent, they showed you what you don't want to be when you're older
Yeah,
to your kids.
exactly.
Sheesh, Jaden.
And even if, you are not having, a good relationship with both of your parents or any of your parents, just tell them that you love them, because think about that one fight that you guys had that made you guys stop talking for good.
Yeah.
It's an argument. It's stupid, We only live one life,
Yeah.
and you're going to regret not being with them, not talking to them
Yeah.
because of that stupid,
No, exactly.
argument. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So just love your parents,
I think
Yeah,
about that
set
a lot
your ego
now.
aside.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
about that a lot now. Whenever I butt heads with my parents, I think I said this before, but whenever
Yeah,
I butt
yeah.
heads with my parents,
We touched this.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, why am I so mad?
Yeah.
Why am I, so hostile towards them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't I show love? Because they're, they might be gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
I don't even know if they'll wake up.
You never know.
Yeah.
Life is a trip.
So
Just because they
Cherish-
annoyed me a little, like,
cherish those
Yeah.
moments.
yeah, man.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Jaden went in right now.
Yeah, I went in, man.
Yeah.
Jaden
I-
went in right now.
it's a little bit of the alcohol. Mom, Dad, if you hear this,
It's not the
I'm
alcohol.
proud to be your son.
I'm sorry.
I'm
proud to be your son. I love you.
We're not
No,
drinking
but
that.
yeah.
We're drinking rubbing alcohol. It's safer.
Oh.
We're drinking hand sanitizer.
Mom, Dad, I love you guys. Layla, Eric, I love you guys no matter what you guys do.
sir.
I'll always be your bigger brother. I'll always be your I hope one of your or your favorite son.
Yes, sir. Oh.
One of your
One of your favorite sons.
You only got
I know
two.
I know I do a lot of stupid shit, but yeah, just know I love you guys. But yeah, Mario, pick up after that one.
All right.
2019 was cool.
I guess.
You guys left me for the last one, and I still haven't thought of anything.
Just speak from the heart,
How the
man.
fuck am I
Yes,
supposed to go after that?
It's all
Yeah.
heart, man. It's all heart.
We're at 30 minutes in, just letting you guys know.
For sure.
We'll go for an hour.
I'll
We'll go
keep
for an
it.
hour.
I'll keep it nice and sweet.
Yeah.
2019 was full of failures and lessons.
Yes.
You know, and success as well.
Mm-hmm.
Failures in because I would try to do something and I thought I had the mindset for it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And that was a lesson as well.
Yeah.
You know, so that lesson made me learn to pick something else up, which made me get into this podcast. I was trying to get into clothing 2019.
Uh-huh.
Trying to get into like graphic designing or just printing my tees or doing something fashion.
Yeah.
It was cool. It worked out for a little bit. And I started noticing like, damn, this is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's not it. And then this podcast hit, and I was like, okay, let's try this out. Try it out for a couple episodes. I was like, damn, this is low key crazy. This is fun, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was super. Like I feel like this is a huge success. Like even if it doesn't show like in the numbers, like fuck the numbers, bro. I don't care about the numbers.
I don't give a
yeah.
fuck.
As
Like-
long as one person gets affected by what we have to say, that's a win for us.
You know what I'm saying? Like even
Exactly.
like sometimes like every episode, I feel like one of us is still affected.
Yeah.
So
for
I-
sure.
you know what I'm saying? So like that matters. That only matters to me.
Yeah.
And sorry to cut you off,
You
but
good?
like when we come and meet here with each other like once a week, it helps me relieve all the stress I had
It
during the week,
does.
and I just express it to you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to the people listening. You know.
It's crazy because I had so many phases of damn, I can't do this. I can't wait to do this after work. And this is for sure like my favorite one.
Yeah.
Like of that phase of like, damn, I can't wait to finish work and link with the homies and start
Mhm.
talking. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's literally just we're chilling and we're talking.
Yeah.
And that was basically how when did we start this podcast? Like the kind of
10 weeks ago.
towards
12
like the
weeks
end,
ago.
The end of
Yeah.
the the 2K19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was cool. But like, let's take it back to the beginning. The beginning of 2K19. It was fun. It was a really fun time. We were at the same place, Big Bear. We had a fun ass time. Damn, that kind of threw me off a little bit.
Sorry.
Um,
Your mic is sounding a little tinny.
yeah. Honestly, just worked. 2019, you know. That was also like from learning from my lessons. I learned that I can't just overwork myself. I learned 2019 that like take a break, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
cool to take a break. Like
Exactly.
I noticed that I was losing a lot of time with my friends. I was losing a lot of time with my girlfriend, or I was working too much and I'd rather just see my girlfriend instead of my friends, or I was working too much to see my friends more than my girlfriend. Like it was just a bunch
You're
of
like juggling.
yes, exactly, a bunch of juggling
Yeah.
and a bunch of learning about time
Time management.
There you go. A lot about time management. So that was another lesson that I learned. So 2019, yeah, I agree that shit did take forever. That shit felt forever.
Yeah.
But I'm thanking God that it felt forever because it made me learn so much.
Yeah.
And it
did.
prepared me for a new decade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this decade, like, you're right, bro. Like, we're going to have kids. We're going to have, hopefully, a wife. We're going to have a family. All this stuff.
Nice house, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that stuff. Hopefully.
Successful.
It will happen, actually.
We are going to be successful.
Yeah, we're,
Speak into existence.
yeah. So
Remember
like,
the name.
So, yeah. And then, but yeah, I went to I also went to my first festival. It was Real 92.3.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Real
you went to
Street
that.
Festival.
Yeah.
It's when ASAP Rocky got back from his Sweden arrest, like his
Shit.
first Sweden. Yeah, so like that was crazy to see him after that. So it was super cool, and that was like the first festival that me and my girlfriend went out of our like comfort zone. You know, because me and my girlfriend are like kind of like the same person where we're like, I'd rather just go to Disneyland. You know, like rather just go to the movies, go eat. You know, we're the same person. So like for us to go out of our comfort zone like that was
I felt good.
it was cool. It was really
Yeah.
cool. I don't know about doing it again.
No, I was gonna ask, like, did that like open up you guys to,
More
or
events,
did it make you guys
yeah.
open to other events?
Probably not that crowded, huh?
We thought about it. We're like, oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Like we would DM each other, like, oh, let's send each
Yeah.
other shit. But honestly, bro, it was just the crowd, bro. Like it made me worry about her more.
Yeah.
It made me worry about like, damn, I can't enjoy the show because I'm too busy about somebody stomping her out
Yeah.
or pushing her and all this shit. You know?
Or some dude grabbing
Grabbing her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I remember, my girl got a temper, bro. So I remember we were watching either Big Sean, Cardi B, or somebody.
Yeah.
And my girl was like getting pushed. Like it was like a wave. Like everybody was getting pushed. You know, people were fainting. The crowd was getting pushed. And I remember my girl turning around and like, she didn't say the exact words, but basically like, get the fuck off me to like the girl behind her. And I was like, ah, fuck. Like, this is gonna start something because I don't know who she's cussing out behind her. Or who she's talking about. It could be a big ass dude. It could be a female, and like they start swinging or something.
Yeah.
So I got ready, pulled my pants up a little bit, and then I was like, "Fuck, here we go."
Here
and
we
then,
go.
And then like, but yeah, like that's the only thing about festivals, bro, that I can't do is that like I worried about her the entire time. Like, didn't want to. I enjoyed it, but I would always have her in my peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Or in front of her, or like, or behind her, or something, you know, like always holding her,
Yeah.
or something. But like, so that made me not want to hit festivals. I do want to hit festivals with her and all that.
Try her with a group next time.
Yeah, probably a group.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe a group where I know like
Everybody's
people
around them,
me
surrounding
is
them.
gonna keep each other safe.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like an eye for an eye type. Like, all right, this is it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then also not even just like people touching her, people pushing her. It's also about like the condition. Like it was hot.
Yep.
People were sweating.
Yep.
People were like freaking shoulder to shoulder. Like fuck, dude. And then like yeah, so it was also that. So yeah, that didn't really open me up to do festivals, but we would see lineups and all this stuff. Like oh, we should do this.
Yeah.
But at the back of my head, I'm like nah. But I had a really fun time. 2019 was amazing. I wouldn't replace it with anything in the world. I learned a lot of stuff. I'm glad I get to see another year and many more,
Yes.
especially with the same people and more.
Yes, sir.
Became closer with more people, networked a little bit more,
Yep.
got more money, and we're
Yeah.
only going to get more money this year and more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty much my 2019.
Money's gonna grow.
Exactly.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
My turn. God. Well, 2019 was a great year. You know,
Speak to 'em.
what I like to say. People, I hear a lot of people saying like 2019 wasn't my year. 2019 was whack. 2019 was like I can't wait for 2020. But I like to see every year as a new year, like of you upgrading yourself. You know,
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
even though like things may not have happened the way you wanted them to happen. 2019 was still a learning experience and a way for you to grow.
Yeah.
So, my 2019 was pretty good too. It wasn't the best, but I started a lot of good things like this podcast. I feel like 2019, I really grew as a person. Like, bye Damari.
Bye,
Bye,
Damari.
Bye Damari. He'll be on the podcast soon.
Appreciate it, bro.
He'll be on a podcast soon. I feel like I really grew as a person. 2019, I was probably sober off a lot of things for a while. I was not really going to a lot of events, not doing a lot of things. I was kind of just like working on myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm not knocking on the events, knocking on anything like that. Like I know those are fun. I've been to them. I've done some of that stuff. It's fun, but I feel like this year, like not saying that that stuff is childish shit, but I feel like I didn't need it, and I felt like I had to grow up a little bit and work on myself.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about.
That's true.
Yeah. So I felt like 2019 I grew more as a person, started really, helping out around the house with my mom and, paying for a lot of things and, buying a car. I had to do that all on my own. That was a struggle, because, my mom is she's not, she's American. She's not like, from here. She kind of like speaks a little bit English, So
I'm pretty sure like all of our parents, right?
yeah, all of our parents
Yeah.
only speak,
Yeah.
they speak, a good amount. So I had to buy my own car myself, and that was a good learning experience. Everything is, you can always bargain on things, like especially expensive things, like even your cell phone bill. Like always make sure of that too, because I've been learning as I get older as well. Because whenever I go to the store, like the Sprint store, we have Sprint. I go with my mom, and I have to translate, right? And as a kid, I remember I was the one translating, but I would be, just saying, yeah, okay. He's just saying, pay this much, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But as I get older, I'm starting to understand, the way bills work and the way people are salesmen, and they try to sell you on
stuff,
certain things.
Yeah.
Even with your phone bill, you have to be careful. It's like the car. It's like the dealership, They're trying to sell you things that you don't need. Like they'll try to sell you, oh, let's give you this tracker. It's only $5 a month on your bill. They'll tell you it's $5 a month, but it's on your bill, and you don't see it. It affects you in the long run.
Yeah.
There's certain things like that I start to learn, and I start to look at, I'm just trying to grow and be more knowledgeable. 2019. Just trying to learn a lot of things because I'm afraid, just, when you're alone in the world, I want to know these things so I don't, when that time hits me where I'm alone, I know how to do everything, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to be prepared.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to do that, and I try to spread that to my friends as well. I always, tell them, hey, remember to do this and that because you don't want to get scammed with this, that, and that,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I found my passion, like all of our friends here. It was kind of like I was saying, like 2010, I wanted to be a creator. Like as a kid, I would always watch all these YouTube videos, just watching people. It's like, dude, they're like, some
They're
people
so
may be
happy.
fronting, like just showing like their life is happy,
Yeah.
creating videos.
Yeah.
But some people actually like really showed the good side of their life, and I thought that was so cool, like they're just having fun. And like I had a lot of ventures this year, 2019, trying new things. Like I tried to do the clothing brand as well. I got into it because your brother inspired me to, do a brand I made that will come out, sooner. Later. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's called On Ice because, it's about shoes, keeping your shoes on ice. And I have a nice design for it and
TM.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I want to add to, how you said Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's give a shout out to Chris again because, he was here last podcast.
Yeah, he was here last
But
time.
I just want to say that thanks to him, I feel like our minds were open to more creativity.
Exactly, yeah.
More ways to get our stuff out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh. Because I think I remember the day you guys hit us up, you guys were like, oh, let's go to Mario's house.
Yeah.
And then I get there and you guys are all designing stuff and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought we were just gonna chill, probably eat or some shit.
Yeah.
But nah, like you actually like opened up like a creative process where we all, just put our minds together.
Yeah.
This shit's
And
crazy.
built shit.
Yeah.
So
And
thank you, Chris.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
for
Chris.
sure.
Thank you.
to
Good
add
looking out.
to add to that, it was the day he showed me this is the first day I saw his T-shirt design. It was in your living room. It was late night. We were with Cody and them. And we were just talking about conspiracies, and then he started talking to us about his T-shirt.
Yeah.
And he showed us his video that he had, and it really sparked my At the time, I wasn't really thinking, but it sparked my mind. Like, dude, you have to, like being creative is crazy.
Yeah.
Like he created this T-shirt brand, and he's no matter what happened, he loves it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he's always going to make designs and he's going to put things out, And if you just keep being consistent, things will happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So, like, it just, like, sparked in my head. Like, I always heard that before, but, like, he really, like, showed me it. I don't know. It was weird. So, like, that inspired me to draw stuff. And, like, I like drawing. I bought a drawing pad and, I started drawing and stuff like that. And
It's crazy. My bad to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But like, it's crazy because like when you're talking about all this, like how my brother influenced a lot of you guys. Like, it's crazy because like I feel that shit too. Like,
Yeah.
I was growing up with him and my other brother too, my sister. Like, we were such a creative household. Like,
Yeah.
it was so crazy, bro. It was. My brother Carlos started his freaking t-shirt, and my brother, he could draw, bro. He could draw.
Yeah.
And then seeing Chris like doing this thing now, and like it's crazy. And then like, what I'm trying to say is that like I feel like, once you see somebody's energy and it's good energy,
Yeah.
you're just like, fuck, bro. How can I
can I
fuck?
match that?
Yeah.
How do
how
I
can I match
match
that
that?
energy,
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
fucking same as my brothers too, bro. Like I look at your brothers as like Chris as my brother too.
Yeah.
I look at like my brothers because they're like it's a like because my household was a creative space also. 'Cause
Yeah.
First of all, my brother Earl, he's a chef, and that's creating like bomb ass food.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then my other brother, he was just creative all around, like drawing.
Yeah.
And back in when we were high school, he started customizing Roshis, if you remember that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that.
Yeah, I do.
He's
I remember that.
customizing Roshis,
Yes,
like just
sir.
like coloring and shit, like painting.
Yeah.
That shit got popular, and he used to draw all the time. And then he created his own t-shirt brand too. It didn't pop off, but like it's just a creative space like that really
Yeah.
inspires us. You
Yeah,
know,
it was a way to like show his art.
yeah, and like that I wanted that. Like I wanted
Uh-huh.
like, man, what can I do? Like what I want to show people that I'm creative too. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
And then oh my bad.
No,
But
yeah.
yeah, so like I think me and John can relate because we don't have older brothers.
Yeah, I was just
or we
gonna
don't
say
have-
that. Yeah.
We don't have older cousins.
Yeah.
Like older guy cousins.
Yeah.
Like seeing your brothers how
No, yeah.
creative they are.
Yeah.
It
Like,
inspired
or like
me.
even like just being around them, I felt like these are my brothers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
These are my
Yeah.
older brothers.
Yeah.
They taught me. They're still teaching me so much
Exactly.
how to be creative, how to be different,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
how to change my mindset so I don't follow the crowd.
Yo.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and like I don't know, like I don't like they're not they probably don't see like we're like that close, but I just want to thank them. Like
No,
that's,
Yeah, man.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
Like
you know,
yeah.
they're building us to the men we are.
Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we look up to them.
We
It's
look up to
crazy.
To
them.
look up to
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy, yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and just his when he showed us that video, it just sparked my mind.
Yeah.
And it just gave me that like, why are you holding back on this creativity?
Mhm.
Most kids and people do when they think of something that they love and they want to do, right away they feel discouraged to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They put themselves down. It's like, nah, I can't do that. Nobody will want to like that. Nobody will, mess with that.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you never even gave yourself a shot. So
Yeah,
right
yeah.
off the jump of the gun, you're already putting yourself in a bad, place.
Mhm.
If you just, follow your heart and just do the shit that you love, man, you never know what happens, man.
Yeah.
And you don't want to look back when you're this is what gets me the most every time I think, like, when we have an opportunity to do something new.
Mhm.
Like, I don't want to look back when I'm like on my deathbed and like regretting my life.
Yeah.
Like, I should have just started this podcast.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, I should have just did this and that. I just want to do things, and whatever. Life comes with failures and roadblocks. I'm
Yeah.
starting to learn that every single day. Everything I do, there's always, failure is a number one key part of life.
Yeah.
It's the way you learn and the way you grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So, just
Yeah.
accept
to
it.
add on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. You wanna go? You wanna go?
Okay, just to add on that, like you're in a constant battle with yourself.
Yes.
Like literally every day, if you want, like it's basically a thing that you want to do,
Mhm.
you're already doubting yourself. Like
Yeah.
if you can't even do it, like
Yeah.
don't even think that way. Like just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And along the journey, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Exactly.
And like if like then you can say like, oh, at least I tried it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So from the last podcast with Chris, what I learned just from that podcast
yeah.
is that how he said he's antisocial and he's more to himself,
Yeah.
more in his own mind.
Yes.
He showed me that because I'm kind of the same way. I don't really I'm not as outgoing as other people.
Yeah.
He showed me that even if you're not as outgoing or you see yourself as antisocial, there's never an excuse to be afraid.
Exactly.
There's never an excuse to take risk in life.
Yeah.
If you have something in your mind that you want to express, put it out there.
Exactly.
Because if you hold it back, no one's ever gonna see it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
And so back to the 2019. After the shirt designs that I tried to do, you know, I was really into that. I took hours on the computer. I remember they'll be playing games, and I'm just on the headset, just drawing what I love. And then after that, I just kind of like put it to the side, and I was like, I don't know if this is my thing. You know, I started doubting myself, and you know, I shouldn't have done that. But I started doubting myself, like thinking of something else creative to do. You know, and Gerald actually, because we listened to a lot of podcasts, and Gerald was talking to Mario about starting a podcast, and I was like, dude, like. I had that idea not first. I've had that idea before, but I just did the same thing I did with the, you know, art. I said nobody's gonna listen to this. Nobody's gonna want to do it. I wasn't committed, you know, and I didn't want to try. But this time I was like, you know what? Let's do it.
I think we were all thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah.
But none of us ever put out the idea until, you know,
Gerald like he wants to start.
Actually said it.
Yeah.
I actually like told Mario like, bro, random day too.
Yeah.
It was like I wasn't doing anything. I'm like, you weren't doing anything either because I was like, bro, because we were talking about like a week ago, like, hey, bro, like let's start a podcast next week. And then like literally a week later, you hit me up like, bro, you do anything? Like, let's start recording.
Let's
start recording. I'm like, fuck it, yeah. And then it was the same group chat with all this, and then John was like, hey, let me hop on that.
Let's do it. And then it was you three.
Yeah.
And then I saw the text after work, and I was like, wait a minute, like I want to do it too.
Yeah.
Like there's no way, like
Exactly.
if we all want to do it,
Talk to the mic.
let's do it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Like
So it just sparked from there, you know, and like we kind of like we helped our
we helped
creativity
each other,
grow, you know, creativity grow.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, I got like the first episode we ever did, like we fell in love. Like we're like, holy crap, this is fun. Yeah. We were just speaking our mind and just talking, you know, having like so much fun, you know. Yeah. And like if you guys know me, I said it before. When I get into something, I get into something.
Yeah.
And I sold my racing set. I just bought a racing set, guys.
Yeah.
It was dope. I had it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You felt like you were driving a real car. You know, it would turn and force feedback you know.
Gear shifts and
gear shifts and shit like that. And I sold it. I said, you know, like, I told myself one day, you know,
this podcast will
bring
this back to me.
This will bring it back to me, and I'll have it again, you know. And life isn't about the materialistic thing; it's about the memories and things we create. So I bought the recorder, and I just started texting these. Like I was skeptical. I was like, these dudes are not gonna want to spend money. But right when I texted them, let's drop some money on some mics. I'll buy this recorder. They drop some money on. They're like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm glad that they're like this, because we have some other friends that are like, I don't know, they're skeptical, but we're into it and we love this thing, you know, and it's just
2020 is gonna be filled with more of this.
Yes, my highlight
more creativity.
More
podcasts. Shit, I don't even probably other shit too. You never know.
Yeah.
We for sure got some shit in the work.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
I know me. I'm trying to get into this year for sure. I'm trying to get into producing videos.
Yeah.
Shit.
I want to produce a lot of videos actually.
Yeah.
I have a plug, and it's the same. It's the same person that did my brother's videos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steph.
Yeah, and your barber video too.
Exactly. That did my barber video. So yeah, I have a lot of like my next video I want is a kung fu video.
Yeah.
So I have that in the works. I'm still writing like a script for it. Like it's crazy. Like I'm writing a script. I'm getting extras and I'm getting main characters, bro. Giving them names. Like it's crazy, bro. Because like
we're actually doing what we always want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, like fuck it, bro. If I got the money and I got the time, like invest. You never know what's gonna hit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's fun.
It's like growing up, growing up with Mario, me and him always used to fucking make some stupid ass videos.
Yeah.
just for fun. I'm like, bro, this would be so cool if we posted on YouTube.
Yeah.
Get so big, but it's like we didn't think much of it. We were skeptical, like, man, this shit never gonna.
Yeah.
But now we're actually
We're doing it.
we're doing it. Yeah,
Wow, that
like,
mentality.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah.
And like I remember like thinking like when I would see other YouTubers like how did they'll be talking about, oh, we're writing a script, or like, oh, we're setting up stuff for podcasts.
Uh-huh.
Doing this. I'm like, I wonder what that feels like. And
Yeah.
then like I just started to realize it like the other day. It's like, oh shit, we're actually doing that stuff, and this is what
Yeah.
it feels like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, to the haters, thank you for hating us, you know. Any support is support,
Yeah.
you know.
All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, there it is. But if you hate us, man, just remember the name. I'm telling you. Let's wrap this podcast up. We're 5 minutes until the ending. I'll say that my 2019 was good. I'm glad we started this podcast with you
Yeah.
guys, my brothers,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you know,
Yes.
this is not going to be the end of it.
We're going up.
No.
We're going up. Just remember the
2020,
name.
man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, 2019. To wrap it up, just
Oh yeah.
thankful for another year of having, being able to, having my brothers to get through another
Yeah.
year, actually, to
Yeah.
survive another year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because some people actually can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
They actually can't say I made it with my brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it with my family.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them get lost on the way.
Yep.
Some of them lose contact, all that shit. But I'm glad that you guys have been my brothers since middle school.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are here.
And it's just up from here.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
We're doing
Yep.
this, man. I'm telling you guys.
Since middle school. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
So,
Yeah. You guys can follow us on Instagram at Young Growing Minds. You can watch us on YouTube at Young Growing Minds Podcast. And you can follow us on Twitter at YGM Podcast. I should really know this.
Let me see.
YGM
What?
production, something like
It's
that.
on your shirt.
Oh, it's on my shirt.
It's on your shirt, baby.
Oh, fuck.
You can find us on Instagram at YGM. Oh no,
Young
Growing
Growing
Minds,
Minds.
the full thing, and the Twitter is
YGM podcast.
YGM Podcast.
Yeah.
All right, so,
Merch coming
yeah.
soon.
So remember, tell your family, tell your friends you love
Uh-huh.
them, give them a
Yes.
hug, give them a kiss,
Yes.
whatever you need to do.
Yep.
Tell them you love them.
It's all love and
2020.
peace.
And also, remember, if you have a passion, you have a dream, and you're doubting yourself, do it. You won't regret it.
Yep. Just
As
commit
much as
to
you
it.
want, you'll love it.
Commit.
You'll have fun. You'll be happy. The music stuff. I'm going acapella off this, but you'll love that shit, man.
Yeah.
Just be creative, you know? You never know what's going to happen. Just love life, live a happy life, and live day by
Live
day.
in the moment.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for listening once again to YGM Podcast Young Growing Minds. Good morning, good evening, good night whenever you're listening. Thank you.
Bye, motherfucker.
Later.
Yeah, man.